friends. So here I'm using two push buttons and four 22 kilo ohms and one 220 ohms. So here actually in the market I didn't get 10 kilowatt resistor, so I have purchased 22 kilo ohm and I have connected two 22 kilo ohms in parallel. So like this, so these two are two 22 kilo ohms, they are connected in parallel and connected on one side of this push button, and these two are again two 22 kilo ohms connected in parallel, and they are connected on one side of the second push button. Okay, so these two are connected on one lid of this push button, and these two are connected one side of this push button, and this is 220 ohm resistor and this is connected to one end of the LED. Okay, now I'll take one power supply from Arduino from VCC, and I'll take one line for ground, and I'll connect these two to this breadboard. Okay, so now I'll connect VCC 5 volt and I make this line as 5 volt, and this now will act as 5 volt, and now I'll connect ground pin of Arduino, and now I'll make this row as ground. Okay, so now so I have used a blue line for power supply, green line for ground. Okay, and I'm using red wire to give the power supply to the switch. So on the second side of the switch I'm connecting. So on the first side we have connected two resistors in parallel, and on the other side of the switch I have connected VCC, that is plus 5 volt, which is coming like this through Arduino board, and this 5 volt I am connecting to the second side of the switch. Similarly, and I will connect the same 5 volt to the second side of second switch. Okay, so as I am using red wire, so here I'll use red wire, and I'm taking 5 volt from this row, and that is connected to the other line of the second push button. Okay, now connect the ground. So this is resistor connected to this side of the push button, and now the other side of the resistor is connected to ground. So here the ground is coming from Arduino through this wire, and this is connected to this column, and now this black is connected here. Okay, now the other side of the resistors are connected to ground. Similarly, again I'm taking another black wire, and now this is connected to other side of the resistors which are connected to the second switch to ground. So ground and VCC supply is over. Now we don't have any connection with the LED, so to LED I'm connecting to, so the other side of the switch and other side of the resistors is connected to positive line of the LED, and so here I am taking the other side of second switch. On one side I connected to this is power supply. Okay, This is our power supply, and one side I am connecting the power supply, and the other side resistors are connected, and the same terminal I am connecting to the positive side of the LED, isn't it? So the LED positive line is connected to the first switch, this side LED lid, and the same lid is connected to resistors. Okay, through resistors the ground, the other side of this resistor is connected to ground. Similarly, LED positive is also connected to switch second push button, okay, which is connected to one side of the resistors, and the other side of the resistors is connected to ground. Okay, so now, so before giving any power supply to the Arduino, see, you didn't find any identification light on or off. Okay, so the LED, the Arduino is in off state. So now I'm connecting Arduino to my laptop. So now you can see some indication here. Okay, so you got some indication. Okay, so now this is on. So now you can check before switching, changing the state of the switch, the LED is off. Okay, so this is my first switch. When I press this switch, okay, before going to that, we didn't connect LED to ground, so the other side of the resistor of the LED is connected to ground, which we have taken this from Arduino ground. So this ground is connected to LED ground. Okay, so the resistor other side is connected to the other terminal of the LED. Okay, and LED's terminal is connected to resistor, and this resistor other terminal is connected to ground. Okay, and now after switch on the Arduino, you will find an indication. Okay, see, so this is my first switch. When I push the first switch, so it changed the state of the LED from off state to on. So when I push the first switch, it made the contact internally, so the circuit is closed. So the power supply plus 5 volt is applied to LED, so it blew. When I released button, it is again came back to previous state. Similarly, second switch, this is my second switch. When before I press the switch, LED is in off state. Okay, when I press this, it changed the state of the LED. When I released, again it come back to 0. So press 1, release 0. Similarly 1, 0. Okay, so we can control the LED alternately by we can control the same LED through 2 push buttons. Okay, thank you.